Hi guys, welcome back to Kim's class. Today's lesson is the third lesson in a unit about family. We're also talking about verbs in the present continuous. Well, why don't we go ahead and look at the objectives for today's lesson. The first objective says, I can ask and answer questions about activities that are happening right now, present continuous. The second objective says, I understand and can use common contractions. We'll be doing more of those today. The last objective says, I can match 10 common verbs to make sentences about daily activities. Lots of things to learn today. I'm hoping you're ready to dig on in. Today's grammar focus is going to focus on asking and answering questions in the positive and in the negative. We're going to also look at some more common contractions today. So let's go ahead and look at the grammar chart for today's lesson. On your screen, you'll see that the grammar focus for today is present continuous, yes, no questions. But before we look at the questions and the answers, let's review what we know about contractions. In the last lesson, we talked about contractions. Contractions are two small words pushed together with an apostrophe to make a contraction. For example, I am, the contraction is I'm. Here's two new contractions. When we are answering in the negative, we can use the contraction isn't. Isn't stands for is not. We also, in the negative, can answer questions with the word aren't. Aren't is the contraction for are not. Let's go ahead and see examples of these sentences in the grammar chart. Remember, we need to change the verbs when we're talking about different pronouns. Pay attention to the are, the is, and the am. Let's go ahead and look now. Question: are you sleeping? Answer: yes, I am. No, I'm not. Is he sleeping? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Is she sleeping? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. Are they sleeping? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Did you see the contractions in the negative answers? One more thing to note, and you'll see in later activities, that there are some spelling changes. Present continuous always ends with the three letters ing. But sometimes we have to change the spelling of the base word, especially if the base verb ends in an E. For example, the word drive has an E. It becomes driving with no E. I like to say drop the E and add ing. This also happens with the word take. We drop the E and add ing. So take becomes taking. Most verbs that end in E will follow the rule, drop the E and add ing. Let's go ahead and practice some of these questions. On your screen, you're going to see some questions. I want you to answer the questions either in the positive or the negative. You might say, yes, he is, or no, he isn't. Let's look at number 1. Is he sleeping? Example, yes, he is. Now I'd like you to pause the video, write your own answers, and when you're finished, you can hit play, and then I'll give you the correct answers. Go ahead and pause your video now. Okay, now let's look at the answers. We went over the first picture as an example. Number 1 says, is he sleeping? Answer, yes, he is. Now let's look at number 2. Is he driving? Look at the picture. No, he isn't. Remember, both answers would be the correct. You could say, no, he is not, or no, he isn't. Number 3, are they eating? Answer, no, they aren't. Number 4, is she drinking? Answer, no, she isn't. Number 5, are they eating? Answer, yes, they are. Next one, is she talking? Answer, yes, she is. Next question, is she studying? Answer, no, she isn't. And the last one, is he drinking? Answer, yes, he is. So those are some examples of how you would answer questions in the positive and in the negative to talk about activities that are happening right now. I'd like you to try one more activity. In this next activity, you're going to match questions with verbs to the correct noun. You'll see more what I mean when you see it on your screen. So on your screen, you should see 10 sentences. You're going to match the first part of the sentence with the correct word in the second part. Let's look at number 1 for an example. Number 1 says, are you driving? And I'm going to find the noun or word in the other column that matches. For number 1, it would be, are you driving a car? Now, go ahead and write down these 10 sentences and see if you can correctly match the noun with the verb. When you finish, you can hit play and I'll give you the answers. Go ahead and pause the video now. All right, let's go ahead and look at the correct answers. Number 1 was the example. Are you driving a car? Number 2, is he eating an apple? Number 3, are they reading a book? Number 4, is she drinking milk? Number 5, is he talking on the phone? Number 6, is she working at 9 p.m.? Number 7, are they watching TV? Number 8, are you studying English? Number 9, is he helping his mother? Number 10, is she listening to music? Hopefully that practice helped you understand both the meaning of the verb and learn some new words in English. Let's go ahead and look at today's objectives. The first objective says, I can ask and answer questions about activities happening right now. We had some practice with that. The next objective says, I understand and can use common contractions. We learned 2 new contractions today with isn't and aren't. The last objective says, I can match 10 common verbs to make sentences about daily activities. We did that too, didn't we? So that concludes today's lesson. But before you go, I'd like you to do 4 things for me. Is that all right? The first thing I'd like you to do is press the like button on this video. The second thing I would like you to do is share it. If you have friends or family that would like these videos, you can share it with them. The next thing I'd like you to do is to write a comment in the comment section below. And one more thing. If you are enjoying these videos, please hit subscribe. Then every time I post a new video, you will know. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me in Kim's class. And thank you for letting me come on this journey with you to learn English. Goodbye for now. I'll see you soon.